Hello, my fellow humans. Welcome back to another Daily Dice, where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. I do want to say thank you to anyone and everyone that continues to be a supportive part of this journey, this channel, this amazing, ever-growing tribe. I'm truly honored to be sharing this time and this space with you. And for those of you that are new here, welcome. This is that reminder that we are all here sharing this human experience, and that this is a safe space to show up as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. And it would mean so much to me if this resonated with you that you were to like, comment, and subscribe down below. So let's go ahead and hop to it and find out what is today's Daily Dice message in regards to love. So Source, what is today's Daily Dice message in regards to love? What messages do you have for my fellow humans? What would you like them to know? What is today's Daily Dice message in regards to love? So we've got the 5th house, Cancer, and Mars energy. So this does feel like someone is coming in with the 5th house and the Mars energy coming out together. Someone who could be a Leo, a Cancer, or an Aries. You could have that highly aspect in your chart as well. Aries 5th house, Cancer moon, and Virgo 9th house. Okay, so wow, okay, that's very specific, so we're just gonna go with it. Yeah, but this is someone who wants to come in and flirt, right? And this could just be like letting yourself get out there as well, like letting yourself experience new connections. If it's not love, like I know we are doing love, but like if it's not romantic love that you're looking for, but rather friendship love. Just a second, I have to turn off my AC because the door is wide open. Okay, there we go. It won't close for some reason, so they're gonna come and fix it later. Anyways. Okay, that's significant to the reading too. Like, open your heart. Open up your heart to a new possibility here. That's helping you heal. Like, not thinking the worst of everyone as well. Like, allowing yourself to just let this person or let these people show up and show their true colors to you. They're going to, your discernment is very good, so eventually they're going to show you their true colors. They're either going to be genuine or they're not, and you're going to know how to take action towards that. But the main thing here is to just have a good time, right? Have fun. Don't take it so seriously. You're not, in this place to just be like, oh, I have to find my forever person right now. Because when you put such a heavy stipulation on relationships, you deprive yourself from the joy of experiencing what could be, right? Because you're thinking every time you meet someone, is this my person? Is this my person? Is this my person? Rather than, my only job today is to have a good time with this person. Do you see how that's a totally different energy, right? But with the Cancer energy here, it is showing that there's a little bit of passive-aggressive, controlling vibe that's coming through that they're asking you to let go of. And that's what the healing comes from, doing this and just letting yourself enjoy, right? Like, your only job is to show up and have a good time. You don't have to impress anybody. You don't have to be anybody. You just have to be yourself and show up and worry about you having a good time. Whether that's at dinner, at brunch, at coffee, at a movie, or whatever it is. Just enjoy yourself, because when you enjoy yourself, you're going to attract the right people who are also equally going to enjoy you. Now, that's not saying to just completely ignore your dates, right? Like, oh, well, it's all about me having a good time. What they're saying is just that, like, don't feel like you have to be a certain way in order to impress a person. Because if you're going out of your way to try and impress someone, chances are once things come to this place of comfort level, you're going to recognize that they're not who you wanted at all, right? And so they want you to just let yourself have a good time. If you're looking for love, just don't make it about love. Make it about, who am I going to be able to have a friendship with? Who am I going to be able to have a spontaneous connection with? Who am I going to be able to enjoy things with, right? Not letting yourself be in this place of like, oh my gosh, is this my person? Is this my person? Is that my person? Is this my person? Trust me, I've been there. I've been there. I think everybody has, right? Because we're we grow up in a world where it's like if you don't have a relationship, you're looked at as weird. Like I know a lot of families are always like, why aren't you married yet? You know, you be like over there 23 years old and you got families saying, why aren't you married yet? Yeah, old school. I love how this flew out when I was talking about that. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. They got you thinking there's something wrong with you, and there isn't. There's nothing wrong with you. I don't even care if you're 70 on this and you're not married yet. It doesn't matter. This is your journey. It's not going to mirror everyone else's, and you should hope that it doesn't. I mean, we're not living like the cat in the hat, okay? Do you want to be the same as everyone else? It's a question to ask yourself. And the answer to that will help you know how to move forward. I can't answer that for you. I mean, I can say how I feel about it. I definitely don't want to be like anyone else. Because everyone else is taken. I want to be like me. What else would you like to say here, Source? Yeah, Phoenix. Look at how it came out in the reverse. This is something that's definitely got you in your head. Is this old school thinking. Right? I don't take these cards in reverse because they don't really have a reversal meaning. But we have Phoenix here. New phase, rekindle. Renew and growth, changed mind and rising from the ashes, right? So we want you to let this go. Like these are like cogs on a clock here, right? Something that's replaying, it's just going over and over again, but you're the one who can change that. You're the one who can let that go. Okay, let's get some more messages here, Source. Thank you. Maybe we have a few more here. Thank you. Maybe get one more. Okay, thank you. On the bottom, we have hammer, sabotage and rebuild, persist, working on it, and repairing. So this is definitely something that you're repairing within yourself. Okay, this is something that will take time to repair. It's not going to happen the first connection that you meet, right? The chaser. Look, there we go. Fear of abandonment, chasing, and codependency. So we do have Source painting the picture that you may have been in this chaser energy. You might have also equally so been in the runner. But just knowing that that's the dynamic that's coming through here. Okay? It's important for you to ground yourself, find a sense of stability and security within yourself. Your performance is all about how you feel about you. That's where you'll have the most growth, and that's where you'll find a sense of endurance as well, okay? Not today. Boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, and still upset. So there's, again, that beneath the surface hurt that's coming through here, right? So whether it's dealing with people who are telling you there's something wrong because you're not with somebody, or other people are trying to pressure you into being someone that you're not, or feeling like you have to live up to certain standards, they're saying you get to set those boundaries. But if you avoid those conversations, or you're just like, I'm just not dealing with this today, it's never going to stop until you're the one that says enough is enough, right? You want love, unconditional love, self-love, and wholeness, affection and attraction, and selflessness. Self-love is one of the most selfless things that you can do. Even though people say it's so selfish. How could you be so selfish to want to spend time with you? Well, you know what? It's the most selfless thing that you can do to love yourself. And own that. You know, don't feel like you have to be someone else just because other people don't understand where you're coming from. That's their problem. That's not yours. Okay, let's get one more of these. Well, okay, I guess we're getting a grip of them. On the bottom, so we do have masculine energy. You could be the masculine here, wanting a masculine. Okay, take it as it resonates. This energy definitely does feel like feminine energy to me, that you're trying to call in your masculine. But you've been dealing with a lot of rejection and loss, feeling fragmented. And I feel like, again, this is coming from family. That's why this card, look, the feminine right here underneath this. This is why. This is why. Okay, so you have family matters that are making you feel rejected and lost, and you can't find your partner here. Okay, this is very clear coming in here. Remembering that what others feel, that's their problem. So there is a distance here. There's a retreat or a timeout, right? You're not able to connect with who you want as your person, or just your person in general. Maybe you don't know who your person is. So there's this unexpected storm that's been coming in, and that's part of your growth. right? Especially here with the Phoenix energy. It's like part of your growth. Growth is not easy. People who say, oh, growth is simple. Like, no. Growth is really, it's gross, it's mucky, it's yucky. You don't want to deal with the stuff that's coming up, but you know you have to. You know there's no other choice available, right? Like, I either deal with it or continue to sweep it under the rug, and then the next time it comes up, it's even twice as worse. But you're cleaning your energy here. You're releasing, you're surrendering, you're purging to this old idea of who you were here. Okay, so again, this idea is just to continue to have fun. Okay, celebration, gifts, and abundance. This is where you'll find the present moment is through grounding, and that's absolutely abundance in its finest. Okay, autumn and harvest. With fall, it's releasing, not wanting to talk about it anymore. Okay, whoever is trying to get up in your business about whatever it is that you're doing, you have to determine that you are worth more than being put down by other people. And, you know, they might not even know that they're hurting you, right? A lot of people hurt people without recognizing that they're hurting others. And I know that's sometimes really difficult because we want people to take accountability for their actions, but it's not up to us to make another person to take accountability for where they're at. It's only up to us for the role that we're playing in this dynamic. And right now, it's having a say and saying, I'm not going to deal with this. You don't have the right to come and tell me who's right for me or why I have to have a relationship in my life, because my life is my life. You've already traveled your journey. You're still on your journey. That's yours to contend with. It's not for you to compare or try to live vicariously through me. Okay, trust in divine timing. All things are happening here. Source is promising you love, okay? Love is going to come in. But in order to get there, they need you to start healing this idea that you are a good time and you are enough, okay? Because there's a lot of projections going on around you and you're feeling like that is a reflection of who you are. So you may be trying to date and you may be calling in a lot of really odd people. And it's all because of this not today energy here, okay? That's why it is. It's just, this is a reflection. Okay, they're reflecting back onto you what's going on internally. Their projections are what's going on internally. You may be thinking that there's something wrong with you because you don't have your connection just yet. There's nothing wrong with you. Source has a plan, okay? Yeah, comfort zone, south node, and clinging. It's about you getting outside of what is comfort and comfortable, and that not dealing with it is definitely a comfortable energy, right? It's like, I'm not dealing with this. It's just easier that way. It's easier than trying to explain where it is that I'm at. You know what? The easiest thing to tell people is I'm just not, because I'm healing, and I'd rather be healed and have a grounded relationship than to have a relationship that's toxic and awful for me, right? It's like, and if they're going to argue with that, then you know exactly where that person's coming from. All they see is a connection as someone filling that role in your life, not for the sake of love, but just for the sake of having that label in your life. A husband, a wife, a partner, a spouse. Okay? So the shadow aspects coming through, we have roving eyes, keeping possibilities open, obvious flirt, and disrespectful. So you could have been cheated on in the past, and that's something that you're healing from. And then we also have secret past, skeletons in the closet, not telling the whole story. Yeah, so it does feel like someone definitely betrayed you here in the past, and that's partially why it's hard for you to tell people like it's not your business. But they're saying here, like, you have to let that go, and you have to just be like, look, someone did me really dirty, and my healing process is not on your time, it's on my time. And that's not mean, right? So we have escape. Love is an emotional escape for you. Be sure you are getting involved for the right reasons. And this is that feeling that I was getting at the beginning. Is this my person? Is this my person? Is this my person? Like, again, that's not an energy that feels like it's yours to carry. It feels like you're carrying someone else's energy here, and that you can transmute this energy to call in your person, okay? Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, not 6 months or a year. It's not about the time frame. You have to learn to trust that source is going to get you there when you get there. So start enjoying the process. And that's why we had the dice combination that we had here, okay? So ultimately, this is a very beautiful reading. It does look like this is a very healing reading as well. So the more that you heal, the better you're going to feel about yourself, which is ultimately the biggest gift that you could give yourself. So if you feel like this is your reading, leave a little present, the gift box down below, and say, I am the gift to myself. And when I see that, I call in my love. And it would mean so much to me if this resonated with you, if you were to like, comment, and subscribe down below. If you're interested in supporting the channel further, you'll find all those links below in the description box in order to do so. You can email me for a personal reading. You can follow me on over to my podcast on Spotify at Scatter Love Radio. You can even join as a member of the channel, and I would love to see you on memberships. But if not, thank you for your continued support here. I am going to go ahead and leave this here and get on out of here. And I do want to take a quick second to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my guides for coming together to give us this message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.